In order to win your New York medical malpractice case, why do we need to show that there's a connection between a violation from the basic standards of medical care and your injuries? Would you like to learn the answer? Come join me as I share with you this great information. Hi, I'm Jerry Oginski. I'm a New York medical malpractice and personal injury trial lawyer practicing law in the state of New York. Today I'm coming to you from beautiful, sunny Sanibel Island, Florida, and I have a few minutes to share this great information with you. In a medical malpractice case, not only do we have to show that there is wrongdoing or carelessness, that the doctor violated the basic standards of care, but we have to go one step further. We have to show that as a result of that wrongdoing, of that carelessness, now you suffered injury, you suffered significant harm and losses. That's known as causation. There has to be a causal connection between the wrongdoing and the injuries that you suffered. If there is wrongdoing and then you suffered injuries that are unrelated to that wrongdoing, then you don't have a case. We must show wrongdoing. The wrongdoing has to be connected to the injuries, and now the injuries have to be significant and permanent. And if there is a break in the continuity between the wrongdoing and your injuries, then there's no way you're going to be able to be successful in your medical malpractice case in the state of New York. We always have to show that there is a link between the violation from the basic standards of good medical care and the harms and losses that you suffered. Once we're able to show that there was wrongdoing, that the wrongdoing was a cause of your injuries and that the injuries are significant, now we have all the necessary elements to go ahead and put this case in front of a jury and let the jury ultimately decide whether or not we've shown that we are more likely right than wrong and entitled to a verdict in your favor. That's critical. So there must always be that middle component which bridges the gap from the wrongdoing into the injuries. So why do I share this great information with you? I share it with you because people who are injured as a result of a doctor's carelessness come into the office and they call me on the phone and they say, Mr. Oginski, the doctor did something wrong or the hospital did something wrong. And then I ask them, did that wrongdoing, was that a cause of your particular injuries? And that causes them to stop because they don't realize that you need that connection. They need that causal connection, that bridge between the wrongdoing and the injuries, because they may be independent or they may be together. You may have some injuries that are related to the wrongdoing and some that are not. And in order to determine fully whether or not there is that connection, we have to do a thorough investigation. So again, why do I share this great information with you? I share it with you to give you an insight and an understanding into what goes on in evaluating a possible medical malpractice case in the state of New York. You know, I realize you're watching this because you likely have questions of your own concerning your own malpractice matter. Well, if your matter happened in New York and you do have legal questions, what I encourage you to do is pick up the phone and call me. I can answer your legal questions. This is something I do every single day and I'd love to talk to you. You can reach me at 516-487-8207 or by email at Jerry, G-E-R-R-Y, @oginski-law.com. That's it for today's quick video. I'm Jerry Oginski. Have a wonderful day.